What's up guys, it's Shaylee here, and today I'm making my very first video on YouTube. Okay, so school is starting soon, and I couldn't really think of many ideas this week on what to post. So I figured I'd do a back to school video, why not? Okay, so today I'm going to give you guys some back to school tips. And since I'm starting a new school this year, I figured I could give some advice for that too. I don't know what I'm doing today, but oh well. Okay, so if you already know me, you probably know that I'm going to be starting my sophomore year. But what some of you guys that went to my high school last year might not know is that I'm actually going to a different school. And so if you knew me last year and went to the same school as me, I just would like to say one thing. It's not because I had a problem with the last school I was at. I loved the last school I was at. Now, for privacy reasons with YouTube and stuff, I'm not going to say either school, just, yeah. But I had no problem with the school. There's nothing I didn't like about it. Just this new school I'm going to has a lot more, I think, opportunities for me and seems like a better choice for me. It's going to be a lot smaller and definitely less people, because if you know my last school, you know how crowded it can be and how ridiculous that gets. But long story short, I'm starting a new school this year and I'm really nervous. In fact, I only have like a few weeks till school starts, and tomorrow I have like a whole meet and greet thing. But yeah, another thing that's really nerve-wracking about it is this is the first year for that school. Like, it's a brand new school and I'm nervous. Don't know what it's gonna be like. Only know like one or two people that are going there, which I kind of figured, you know, but don't. So I'm gonna just take a little bit to talk about new schools and advice I can give you. If you're in the same position, or I don't know. So some advice is, it is okay to be nervous about going to a new school or even starting a new school year. Like, it happens, you know, and it's nerve-wracking as heck. But a few good ways to get through it is be prepared for the school year. Like, don't just let it be one of those years like, oh, I don't need all of these supplies, I don't need this. If you have the capability of getting yourself as prepared as possible for the school year, and I understand some people don't, it really helps. It just helps you go into the school year having at least a few things that you know are going to go well, like your school supplies and clothes. That's kind of the only things you can really affect before the school starts. And now I'm going to also talk about the first day of new school. Now this doesn't apply to everyone, but I'd say wear something that you're comfortable in or you feel you look good in, because it always helps going into a nervous situation, not having anything else to stress about, like how you look that day or stuff like that. That's just me personally. I don't know if this will apply to everyone, but I'm just trying to be relatable. So yeah, just be prepared, and on the first day, like, try a little if you can. Like, put a little effort in so that you have a few good things going for you on that. Another thing to do on the first day of school that I always find better, especially in a new school. If you're going to an old school, a good thing to be would find your friends. Know where your friends are, maybe text them or get in contact with them like the night before so that you guys can talk and kind of get yourself ready for the school year. But like me, if you're going to a new school, it's kind of hard. But definitely something I'd do is, if it's your first day at a brand new school and you don't know anyone, try to find a group of friends. Try to make at least one friend on the first day. That's like a good goal to have, because with my high school experience so far, which has only been 1 year, I found it's so much easier to get through if you have friends and people to hang out with, to talk with, just, you know, in general. So that kind of helps. And I will say I kind of have a little of an advantage with this because I'm not going to like a new school where everybody else has been there for years, you know, and like friend groups aren't totally set in stone. I'm going to a school that's just starting up. So that means everyone that's coming is coming from a different situation, but all, you know, are in the same kind of thing where they need a new group to hang out with at school. I am over explaining this, but I hope you guys get what I mean. Okay, so another thing that I found to be good, especially if you're going to a big school or starting a new school, is try to get to know your teachers. I know, like, my last school, it was literally, there's too many people, so it was so hard for you to have like a connection with your teacher. But really, if you try on the first like week to make that connection, it helps so much. Literally, like, your teacher then knows you the whole year. They know you're actually like a good kid and you try and put in an effort. So that could be a difference between like, I don't know, a whole grade. Because if you're nice to a teacher and you and the teacher get along well, they could potentially help you round up a grade or something at the end of the semester. No guarantees on that, so don't hold me to it, but it helps. And then you have a teacher that is willing to work with you throughout the school year, because you're going to be with them all year, and they're going to be the ones giving you grades and giving you tests. So it's always good to be on their good side. Okay, and one thing I forgot to say is, if you didn't think of this already, the night before first day of school or any big event in your life, it is so good to get enough sleep. Now, I'm sure everyone said this and everyone told you this at this point, but it is so worth it. Like, I know personally I have to get up at 6 every morning for school, and it's not fun when that alarm goes off on the first day. So if I know I got to bed at least by like 9:30, that helps tremendously, and it gives you enough brain power to comprehend the next day, because it can be rough sometimes. School, everyone has school differently, but if you go to school with a sufficient amount of sleep, it literally can change your life. And this totally applies for the whole school year, but especially that first week. It's just so good to get yourself on that schedule, because you have to go every day regardless. So it's better not to stay up till 2 in the morning if you can help. I also realized that there might be some people watching this who are starting high school, which is super scary. It was for me, at least. I don't know about all you guys that have already started high school, but starting high school was overwhelming and scary. So I'm going to do a little bit on that too, because I know I would have gotten a little advice. I might have been a little less nervous. So everything I said before applies like so much to starting high school. You need to be prepared, so good to make friends, and it's really important to get good sleep before your first big day. But a few things that just apply to this is, it seems like high school is going to be the scariest or most difficult thing that's happened to you in a while, or at least it did for me. I don't know how you guys coming in as freshmen feel, but that's how I felt. So I just want to say, it's not as bad as it seems. It is really fun, at least it was for me. It's not always for some people, but it's fun, and it's not like all this hard work, you know, like, they're not going to give you stuff that middle school didn't prepare you for. That's kind of what I had to take in and realize, because every school year prepares you for the next one. So if you're nervous about that, don't be, because everything is going to be fine. Despite what you may think. I know, it was stressful for me too. I think that's kind of all the advice I have. This is my first video. I'm gonna just kind of talk to you guys a minute about what this channel is gonna be all about. Because most of you guys probably don't know me. And if you do, you probably have no idea what I'm thinking about doing on the channel. Me either. But I'll give you guys an idea of what's gonna happen. Okay, so I plan on posting a new video pretty much every Wednesday. That's my goal. Every Wednesday, new video. And I'm kind of thinking that it can be something different every week to start. And then we can see if there's something that I find I really am interested in and I enjoy, that I can just regularly start posting on my channel. And it'll change from like a random channel to something a little more like specific. I'll definitely let you guys know if I feel like I'm starting to lean more in that direction. But for the random stuff, I don't know, like this week, I know school's coming, so I just thought of like a back to school advice video. But maybe sometime I can go on like a shopping run, or one thing you guys probably don't know about me is I love acting. So I might want to show some acting skills on this channel. I might just go on a rant. Who knows? Different every week and always entertaining. Hopefully. I mean, that's a goal. Yeah, so that's kind of what I've been thinking. I definitely am gonna have more interesting videos after this week. I just kind of wanted to take it slow this week. At least post something on my channel. I know, great attitude. But I guarantee that if you guys come back next week, it'll be more interesting than this. So yeah, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say, if you guys have a suggestion of a video I could do, I'm not really having anything in mind right now, so leave down in the comments what you would want, because I don't know yet. I'm totally willing to take ideas here. My cat's being kind of loud now. So I will see you guys next week. Bye!